6 and 11 Alive, an investigation into fake rideshare drivers at Atlanta's airport. So within the last couple of hours, Atlanta police announced they've cited 6 people and arrested several others for operating as non-registered rideshare drivers at Hartsfield-Jackson.
This comes after 11 Alive investigator Savannah Levin started digging into the issue. She's joining us now live from the airport tonight with a report you'll only see right here on 11 Alive.
That's right. I've actually been looking into this story for months now. In fact, a week before Atlanta police's sting, I went undercover here to better understand the scope of the problem. This is you walking through Hartsfield-Jackson Airport to the rideshare area.
You already have a ride?
No, not yet. When someone offers to take you home.
We don't have to go down to the rideshare area?
No, I do.
Okay.
I live too.
It's faster, they say.
I'm right over here. Okay. I'm closer.
Cheaper.
You can do Venmo cash.
But
You're a rideshare driver, so
they're not actually a rideshare driver.
do I have to call you through the app?
The hidden camera in my glasses capturing the conversations.
Oh, you just give me the address?
4 people within an hour stopped me on the way to the rideshare pickup area offering a ride.
Okay, we can pick out whatever you want to do.
Hey, do you need a ride? I work for Uber. I can take you home. Where do you live?
This is Nicole Frazier.
By the time I got to baggage claim, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
She recalls the recent early morning when this same thing happened to her.
That to me struck me as just very odd because I know how the system works with Lyft and Uber, where you go to a certain section in the Atlanta airport. She only approached me, single female, by myself. I was very fearful for my life. I was very uncomfortable. It just did not feel like his intentions was to get me safely home. There was no security around for me to even go to at that time.
Atlanta police confirm this is happening more and more, and they're ramping up efforts to address it.
We do conduct undercover details to target solicitors.
Major Kelly Collier with APD's Airport Precinct says they've arrested and issued citations to multiple people for posing as rideshare drivers at Atlanta's airport, trying to coax travelers into their cars.
What would be the motivation for them approaching people in the airport?
For money, monetary gain.
But Collier also said police are not counting out more sinister motives.
I do fear that it would be some form of human trafficking and we would never see these people again.
We have had some people say they're scared it's human trafficking. Is that a concern for you in this case?
We're concerned about everything.
11 Alive Investigates dug into the police reports and found many of the rideshare imposters are repeat offenders, despite being banned from the airport. APD has already charged this man multiple times in 2024 for illegally trying to entice travelers into his vehicle. He even took off with one victim's luggage when airport security tried to intervene.
I ain't got a warrant for the search you. Search me for what?
We dug into his criminal history and found more than 100 charges spanning several years, including assault, robbery, terroristic threats, DUI, and drug possession. A warrant for his arrest out of Clayton County listed him as a sexually violent predator and escape risk with violent tendencies who's armed and dangerous.
Holy crap.
When we showed his photo to Nicole,
This was the guy.
she recognized him as the man who approached her.
That hurts. This hurts. That I could have potentially been a victim.
Since January, police have charged several different people for posing as rideshare drivers at the airport. Police say if it happens to you, call 911. Which we did.
So glad that I paid attention to that not right feeling about this person watching me that whole time, but I'm grieved. I'm actually grieved.
This is certainly eye-opening, Savannah. What charges do these people face when police actually catch up to them?
Yeah, it's a good question. Generally, solicitation and staging, not exactly heavy-duty charges, but you might recall last month, Atlanta City Council voted to really strengthen the airport's loitering ordinance to prevent non-flyers from hanging around the airport. And since then, we've started to see criminal trespass charges tacked on as well.
All right, Savannah.